Welcome to Experian Exchange, a new series featuring exclusive interviews with all the latest news and insights with Experian's business leaders. Experian Exchange will give you access to the latest thinking from inside the world of Experian, covering everything from finance to fraud and even technology to transformation. Welcome to the Experian Exchange interview series. I'm Irani. In a fast-moving market, finding the best way to innovate within your business can be critical to its success. So how do you foster a culture of continuous innovation? Well, joining me now to talk more about this is Vijay Mehta, Chief Innovation Officer at Experian Software Solutions. Vijay, great to have you with us. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Del. Excited to be here.
So, Vijay, why is innovation so important for companies to be successful?
Well, I would restate it. It's more than important. It's critical because if a company's not innovating, they're not succeeding and they're not surviving. Innovation allows for competitive advantage. It allows for streamlined process, and it allows companies to create unique products and services that no one else is doing. By embracing innovation, you create efficiency, you create effectiveness, and you can focus on long-term growth, everything that's really needed for companies to be successful.
Okay, you've sold me on the importance of being innovative. Now tell me, how do you build a culture of innovation within an organization?
It breaks down to really three areas of focus. So first and foremost, it's always about the people. People being your internal stakeholders, your employees, but it's also about customer. For your internal folks, you have to create a safe environment where people feel comfortable experimenting and failing.
Really?
We call it fail fast because if you're not failing fast, if you're not embracing and learning from your mistakes, then you're not innovating. Next, you've got to focus on your process. Ever been to the grocery store without a list or when you're hungry?
Oh yeah.
It happens all the time to me. I'll end up with a cart full of cookies or chips. That's innovation without a process, because without a list, without a system, a framework, you end up left and right and you can't get things done. Third is about technology and technology enablement. At Experian, we've been focusing on leading edge technology and how it can be pragmatically used for innovation throughout our entire organization. Companies that are really successful also leverage technology to really innovate.
So you've seen a lot of companies that are very successful with innovation. Can you give us some examples of where you've seen innovation really make a difference to the lives of consumers and companies?
Well, before I respond to that, let me back up a little bit, because as an innovator, I love to look around my environment and look at things that we might take for granted. But it reminds me of a gentleman in the late 1800s. His name is Whitcomb Judson. His friends couldn't bend over because he had a disability. So he needed to create something so this gentleman could tie his shoes. He designed a fastener system that could be done and undone with one hand. That later became known as the zipper.
Oh, wow.
At Experian, we had a bit of that moment about 6 years ago when we realized and we talked to our customers, and they told us that it was difficult to access our universe of data, to use that data to create, monitor, and explain analytics, artificial intelligence, and decisioning strategies, and deploy those strategies and analytics into different use cases and activate audiences and originate loans. We created the Ascend platform to solve that. That was our zipper moment.
So given the fact that you've had experience working for a company that is innovative and, of course, working with other companies that are also innovating, what are the characteristics that make a company successfully innovative?
Well, I think creativity is a theme that you'll see across all industries when it comes to innovation. I think you're going to have agile process and ability to adapt. And then third and most important is comfort in pushing the boundaries, taking a little bit of risk. You can't innovate without risk.
Yeah. Like you said, failing, but failing fast, right?
Exactly.
Thank you, Vijay. Some fantastic insights there. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Del.
You've been watching the Experian Exchange interview series. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Experian Exchange. Please subscribe to get access to all the videos in this series. To learn more, go to experian.com experian.com/exchange.